Hello! I am excited. I am excited because today is the 4Runner's maiden voyage. I'm taking her on her first road trip. It's kind of a trial run. It's not a trial run, it's a getting to know you trip. So I'm driving down to St. Louis to see my family. I've done this drive so many times. I've done it since I was like 17 years old. I've been, it's 20 plus years of doing this drive. It's super easy. It's just basically a long shot south and then back up north. It's give or take 5 hours each way. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I just think this is the perfect opportunity to get to know the car in a very familiar route. And I'm gonna bring my sidekick with me. How do you feel about that? Are we gonna go in the car? Are we gonna go in the new car? Are we gonna go in the new car? Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She feels good about it. She feels good about it. But I'm excited. So I'm gonna take you as kind of also like in addition to a Maiden Voyage vlog, I'm also gonna show you how I road trip, the food, snacks I pack, the stuff I bring to make my ride more comfortable. This is just for like standard, I'm leaving my home and driving somewhere. This is not for eventual, I'm like sleeping out of my car road tripping. This is not that. This is just like, you're run of the mill, I'm going somewhere, it's gonna take a few hours, I'm gonna bring some stuff. And yeah, but first things first. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Dee 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 dee. Oh my god. Okay. Dee 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 dee. First hurdle. Can you get the key on the key ring? There we go. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Yeah, go ahead. Get your drink. Drink. You're like, what the heck is that noise? Yes, she is part hamster. Not really. I'm gonna show you my snacks, what I've got here, my kit and caboodle. These are my favorite roadside snacks. On the road snacks, because they're easy to eat and they're not terribly messy. They don't give me a stomachache, but they give me the feeling like I'm having something that might give me a stomachache. I've got the Soli mango, fruit jerky. Gotta have a treat. Never tried this one, but I've had this. It's so good. My favorite protein bars Go Macro. I always bring an apple. I like having an apple in the car. I've got regular water. I've got electrolytes because I'm just thirsty. Gotta have your unicorn freezer packs thanks to your 6-year-old. It works, right? If it ain't broke. And then this is my Yeti cooler. I don't know exactly what this is. I think it's called a hopper. I think this is the 12-can hopper. It might be the 8-can hopper. I don't exactly remember, but I'll link the exact one below. It's the best because I can sit it right behind the center console. Well, I don't know in this new truck. That's in my minivan, so we'll see where it goes in the truck. But I can set it close to me, and it's just easy access, and it works great. And then I also bring a meal because you just never know. You might get stuck in weather. I haven't actually eaten a meal yet, so that's why, and I'll show you what I like to bring. My car trip meal of late has been a wrap. And so what I actually do is I will get out, I use my beeswax. This is just like a beeswax food cover thing, but then I line it with wax paper because sometimes things are a little drippy in the car, and it's nice to have an extra thing to like catch things on. I always pack napkins too, obviously. I really like these almond flour wraps. I'm not a grain-free person. I just like these. I think they are tasty. And 2 of them is like perfect amount for lunch for me. So there's that. And I'll show you how I build it. Now the spinach is a little suspect. It's a little bit old, but I think it'll be okay. So I layer these up. I'm gonna put in some hummus on the bottom because I just love hummus on a wrap, with or without a meat. If you're like going all veg, you can just add more hummus and it's the best. but I think it's very tasty addition to a wrap. I think of it almost like a condiment in this case. Then, gotta have your Dijon, obviously. Mustard is essential when you're making a turkey sandwich, in my humble opinion. And then I'm just gonna spread that around a little tiny bit. I'm gonna add in some kind of old spinach. I think it's still good. I just like a little bit of green in there. Adds a nice little crunch too. And a bit like a fresh kind of feeling. Didn't know you were getting a wrap making tutorial with this, did you? Because clearly I am a master chef. Mr. Wraps. Then, got some turkey here. Oh, look at that. I have exactly the right number. So I just do 2 slices. This is oven roasted sliced turkey breast. Perfection. That's fun. And then I still don't eat the real cheese in the majority of situations, but I like the plant-based cheese. Look at that! I have exactly 2 slices. There we go. Do you see how fast and easy this is? Then, this is like, I could eat this while driving, but I don't recommend eating like anything but like a snack even. I mean, I do most of my eating when I'm stopped. Like at a rest stop to go to the bathroom, or at a gas station to get gas, and I just roll those up. And voila! Okay, so let's pack the hopper. I might have to jack you up a little bit. Okay, let's pack the hopper. I'm gonna put in my funny little ice packs. They do the trick, they do the trick. It's okay. And there isn't much I actually like need to keep cold in here. I'm not that worried about it, but it is nice to have a cool spot for things that could potentially melt, especially since it's summer now. So, and keep in mind, I'm packing these for 2 ways. So I have 2 of everything. I don't plan on eating both of each item on just one leg of the trip. But because I like to just pack return snacks when I can, because I'm particular, I like particular snacks. And there we go. And my beverages, and let's go load up the car. Okay, here's what we're loading up. I've got my duffel with my stuff, got my backpack with my gear. This yellow bag has mostly Winnie stuff in it: food, water, snacks, leash, poopy bags. Always bring a sweatshirt and a hat in the car because reasons. I also have my raincoat in the car and a poncho, just some rain gear, an umbrella, those sorts of things. Because this is the first car, I'm kind of loading it up. So I have my sunglasses, I have a little first aid kit. I need to get a bigger first aid kit for the car, but that will do for now. I've got my Yeti, you just saw, my drinks. Oh, I bought a new charging mount for the car to try out. I've got the registration and the insurance. I just added the car to the insurance, which is very important. And I'm gonna go pick up an iPass, which I just registered the car for, but I need another physical pass. And am I forgetting something? Oh yeah, we need you. Yeah, don't worry, we're bringing you. It's raining just a little bit. Not gonna let that stop us. I haven't even looked at all this. There's a cargo net. Wow, that's exciting. What's this? Oh, look at that. Ask and you shall receive. Comes with its own first aid kit. Stick that over there. Perfect. All right, let's load her up. Not a whole lot in there. I'd say we have some room. We have some room. It's all good. Something that is actually really important is to put Winnie's car seat in. She's like, "Come on, Mom. I want to go." I like to put my backpack at the front seat. Also, I like to have her jacked up just a little bit so she's pretty much in line with me. Let me go get it. I'm still gonna put the little first aid kit in the front because that's just a nice, easy access thing to have. This I don't really have time to put in right now. I have my one from my other car in here. It blocks the vent, which is why I bought that one. Also, this has my rain gear in it, and that's just gonna be up in the front here too. So Winnie's dog bed, we've had for over 12 years. Gotten lots of questions about it. It's my snoozer pets. Pretty sure they're still in existence. This thing is held up great. I've used it to death. Okay, come here. Ready? Is this your throne? Girl, homegirl is in her throne? What do you think? You like Mama's new car? You're so good. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Okay, let me get the rest of the stuff and we'll move on out. Okay, so got my water. I'm gonna take these sunglasses out. And, oh, perfect. This is ample. Holy smokes. Okay. So, got my insurance and my registration and all that jazz. Alrighty, all systems go. You ready? Good morning. It's not morning. I meant to leave it morning. It's afternoon. But here we go. Co-pilot ready? Pilot ready? Here we go. Co-pilot check-in. How you doing? What do you think? She's not loving the car ride, you guys, but that's not unusual. She's actually doing a little bit better, I think, than she normally does in the car. Yeah, we're also kind of trialing this road tripping business with Miss I'm almost 13. You are very cute, and we love you. I was outside for like 5 minutes and my hair went poof! It's fine. I don't even know why I have my sunglasses on my head. It's not sunny. So I like Wally's because it's kind of like halfway point, a little bit more maybe than halfway, to St. Louis. It's always very clean. There's always open pumps, reasonably competitively priced gas. It's a very nice store with every kind of snack you can imagine. I like to pack my own snacks, so I'm not tempted to buy the other snacks, but if you have a hankering for anything, like any kind of candy, any kind of chip, any kind of drink, they have it. And they also have, like, souvenirs and typical road trip goods. But it's a very nice store. They're very nice people. And they've got a nice place to take your dog to go to the bathroom with provided waste bags and trash cans. And it's just, you know, it's the little things. But I've done this trip enough times to know that this is where I like to stop. So we got gas. I went to the bathroom. Winnie went to the bathroom, stretched her legs. I gave her some treats and a drink. She made a friend, as she always does, wherever we go. People friend. She likes people more than dogs. This is no news, but made a friend in the parking lot, and now we're off. And it's raining some more. So, onward! like, what? How is it? Did you enjoy the ride? I don't know if you can tell all the dead bugs on there, but, oh, here. Miles were driven. Well, friends, I have made it home. 820 miles on the car. A great weekend with family, and I am officially head over heels in love. I love this truck so much. It's just, I mean, there's a lot more experiences to be had to really get familiar with it. Like, I'm not going to come on here and say that I know all of the terminology or what all of the things that the car does. I've watched a lot of videos, I've read a lot of blogs, but that doesn't, I'm very far from an expert, very much a novice in this world, of which I know there are people who are like legit experts. But I will say that for a straight shot road trip, down and back, primo experience. It was so comfortable. The car drives very smoothly on the highway. You know, it kind of depends on your suspension situation and your tire situation, but with, you know, I have the standard suspension, like the factory suspension, and whatever the tires are, I don't even know. I think they're the factory tires. They do have upgraded TRD rim kit, but I think the tires are like the regular all-terrain tires. I'm not exactly sure. It's just a really smooth ride. I really like, I don't even know if this is what it's called, but I'm just gonna correct myself like in text here if I'm wrong, which it's very likely I am. But I really like the dynamic radar for the cruise control. This is a feature I haven't had in any of my cars before, and I've driven, you know, pretty nice cars over the years, but I don't know if this is just like a newer thing. This is not a luxury vehicle in terms of console built-in features. It's definitely designed more for functionality in performance on road and off-road, and not necessarily like passenger comfort. That being said, it's very comfortable, but it doesn't have like all of the bells and whistles that, you know, if you really like spec out a new car might have. However, this dynamic radar is so nice. You can set, it has like 3 different levels of distance that you want to set between your car and the car ahead of you. And I don't know the like actual amount of space it puts in, but I just picked the middle one, and that put a very comfortable space. I would say probably 10 car lengths, like 10 standard car lengths between me and the car in front of me, which is, you know, very cushy. And then what it does is, as you know, you set your cruise control as normal, and then if it senses you getting closer than that space to the car in front of you, it will automatically slow itself down and reset itself to whatever, you know, it just like re-engages automatically and shifts, you know, and adds speed or decreases speed depending on the car in front of you, which is a really nice feature, and I really appreciate that. It feels really good. I don't go fast. I tend to stick my cruise control at between 5 and 7 miles over the speed limit. Depending if it's a work zone, I will go pretty close to the work zone speed limit. Like I won't hover too much more than like 3 to 5 over that. If there's active workers on the road, then I try to go the work zone speed limit. I used to be much more of a speed demon, much more heavy-footed with the gas pedal. But I actually, a couple of years ago, on a trip down to St. Louis, I got a speeding ticket, and I hadn't had a speeding ticket in like 20 years or something ridiculous. Like maybe it was less than that, but it had been like a really long time. And it was because I was deep in my thoughts driving, and I wasn't paying close enough attention to the speed I was going, and I was going really fast. And I got a ticket, rightfully so. And in order to have that ticket, you know, I paid it obviously, but to have it removed from my record, I had to do like a driver's education course, an online, it was COVID, so it was online, like a 5 to 6 hour online course. So I was like, okay, well, that, you know, deal. And that course actually really changed Not that I was an unsafe driver before. I definitely always drove much slower with the kids in the car, but like when I was driving by myself, I did not go 5 miles over. I went like 10 miles over plus sometimes, which is not good. And since that course and all that it taught me, I'm just so much more aware of just how precarious it is to be on the road, and what is the point of speeding to save, you know, a little extra time when you're not only putting yourself at risk, increased risk, but everybody else on the road. And I now notice that I'm probably one of the slowest people on the road, even though I'm going 5 miles over the speed limit. Most people are going much more than that. And this is on highway, right? This is on big roads, freeway, highway, interstates. It's just, and I've learned a lot, especially about like driving around trucks. I don't know why I'm talking about this. There's a point. Anyway, I don't know what the point is. The point is that I wish everybody had to take that course like every couple of years. Not to be annoying, but it was just really well done. Cause look, she can learn. Anyway, I'm really pleased with the car. I love it so much. It's so hard to explain. Of course, I haven't used hardly any of the features of this car yet. This was just the maiden voyage, right? The first time, like, to spend time in the car on a very easy, very familiar trip and just kind of get used to its normal driving functions. I still am figuring out, like, even, like, the lights and you know, all the regular stuff in it, like the sound system, and it hooks nicely up to Apple CarPlay, so that I'm used to, and that works really well for me. But I love it. I love it so much. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to take this girl out for our big adventure. I cannot wait. I've got plans. I don't have like set in stone plans, but I have general gist plans, and we are hitting the road. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time with her on my home turf and kind of just really get comfortable. I can't wait to kit her out and kind of figure out like what my rig looks like for me. I'm so excited, and I'm so thrilled to be sharing this journey with you. I've said this before. I realize that I don't know how many people will understand this or support this or think it's dumb or crazy or stupid, or I don't know. I have this feeling that probably a lot of people won't really get it, but this is just, this is bringing so much life to me right now, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I love her so much. I'm still kind of figuring out a name, so I'll keep you posted on that. I've just been calling her Blue because that's her color, but I feel like we'll see. That might stick, because Blue is kind of a cute, nice name. You know, it can go a variety of ways. It can be like cute, it could be fun, sporty, sassy. I feel like she's all of those things. And yes, I know I'm personifying a car, but if you've ever had a deep affinity for your vehicle, you know. You get it. At least some of you do. Anyway, that was fun. Thank you for coming on the maiden voyage with the 4Runner and me. And I can't wait to share many more adventures with you. With her, with you. So, take very good care. Be safe on the road. It's just, I think we forget. I think we kind of forget. We're just kind of hurtling through space in tin cans, going like reckless speeds and not really paying attention. And it's worth being a little slower and being a little more cautious to just be a little bit more safer for yourself and for others. And that's my Smokey Bear speech of the moment. So, all right, I'll see you the next time I see you, but it will be for another adventure. And we're building up, and I'm so excited to bring you along. Take very good care and be safe out there. Bye.